The highlights of today's defense news, 23rd of January 26. RailTel bags 141 crore rupees defense AMC order. Union Budget 2026, major hike in defense capex on the cards after Operation Sindoor. CDS releases military quantum mission policy to prepare tri-services for future battlefield. Hindustan Aeronautics lays foundation for strategic MRO hub at Missamari in Assam. Black Shark torpedo deal to strengthen Indian Navy's combat capability. Hindustan Aeronautics Tata ELXSI forge ahead. CATS Warrior UCAV airframe built in record 14 weeks. SIPRI warns info warfare blurring nuclear thresholds in India-Pakistan conflicts. Homegrown regional jet program with 12,511 crores special purpose vehicle initiative. Third India-Kenya Defence Exhibition and Seminar. Rajasthan Cabinet approves new semiconductor aerospace and defense policies. TDF request for information on priority problem statements. And in the global highlights, DOGMA AI debuts to support counter-drone faster operational decisions. The news in detail. India's evolving geopolitical and strategic landscape following Operation Sindoor is expected to result in a significant increase in the defense budget, particularly in the capital expenditure in the forthcoming Union Budget of 26-27. This will be the first budget since Op Sindoor, which involved an Indian Armed Forces strike on terrorist camps in Pakistan and POK. A double-digit increase in the Ministry of Defence's overall budget with a corresponding rise in the capital budget primarily allocated for acquisitions by the Army, Navy, and Air Force, is anticipated. As a consequence of this increase, the total defense budget will exceed Rs 7 lakh crores, with the capital outlay projected at over 2 lakh crore rupees, marking an all-time high. While all branches of the armed forces stand to benefit, Indian Air Force is expected to receive a substantial allocation for the procurement of air-to-air refuelers and the airborne warning and control systems, both slated for acquisition in the coming fiscal year. Cost assessments for the AWACS, a capability enhancer similar to the refuelers, have already been completed, with US and Israel participating in the refueler program and Brazil contributing to the AWACS initiative. There remains the possibility that the 30 billion euro agreement for 114 Rafale fighter aircrafts could be finalized by March 27. Additionally, budgetary provisions are anticipated for collaboration between Safran and DRDO to co-develop aircraft engines, potentially as part of a 3 billion euro project currently under the review by the CCS. The Chief of Defence Staff, General Anil Chauhan, released the Military Quantum Mission Policy Framework, a comprehensive document that includes the policy and the roadmap to implement quantum technologies in the armed forces in order to prepare them for technology-centric future warfare. The four pillars of quantum technology: quantum communication to secure hack-proof military communications, quantum computing, advanced simulations, cryptography, and battlefield decision making, quantum sensing and metrology, precision navigation, detection, and surveillance without GPS reliance, quantum materials and devices, next generation hardware for defense applications. Quantum communication will protect sensitive military data against cyber threats. Quantum sensing could allow detection of stealth aircraft, submarines, and hidden threats. Hindustan Aeronautics laid the foundation stone for its new MRO hub at Missamari, Assam on 22nd of January, strengthening India's domestic defense sector. The hub will extend comprehensive MRO services not only to Army aviation but also to Indian Air Force platforms operating in the region, with such enhancements poised to sharpen combat effectiveness along India's northeastern frontiers, where terrain and weather pose unique operational hurdles. The upcoming MRO facility will significantly reduce repair and overhaul turnaround times by bringing critical maintenance capabilities closer to operational units. It will also streamline logistics support and provide sustained MRO services to both Army Aviation and Indian Air Force. Defense officials said The hub will enable faster rectification of technical issues, reduce dependence on distance overhaul basis, and improve overall operational responsiveness, particularly in challenging terrain and high tempo operational environments. Fincountry subsidiary VAS Submarine Systems has won a contract worth more than 200 million euros to supply torpedoes to Indian Navy submarines. Under the terms of the newly struck contract, the Indian fleet's six Scorpion class submarines will be kitted out with Black Shark advanced heavyweight torpedoes. A rolling 3-year delivery schedule will see the first of 48 weapons supplied in 2028. The 6.3-meter torpedoes, having a firing range of about 27 nautical miles and carry a 350 kilograms high explosive warhead. They travel at around 50 knots. Production works on the new weapons will be centered on the vast facility in Livorno, Italy. The agreement, inked under the Buy Global category, targets integration across all six Kalvari-class submarines, India's first indigenously built Scorpion platforms under Project 75. VAS positions the contract as an initial foray into enduring collaboration, prioritizing Indian Navy autonomy in maintenance to reduce life cycle dependencies on foreign suppliers. Looking ahead, the firm signals strong commitment to Make in India by proposing technology transfer and co-production for additional torpedoes, partnering with Indian entities to localize key sections. The CATS Warrior, a pivotal unmanned combat aerial vehicle UCAV under Hindustan Aeronautics Combat Air Teaming System, represents a leap in loyal wingman technology. Tata ELXSI collaborated closely with HAL, delivering expertise in airframe assembly, fuel storage, and landing gear for the full-scale demonstrator. This partnership fused Tata Elxsi's aerospace engineering prowess with HAL's aviation heritage, achieving a demonstrator in just 14 weeks. The project faced a formidable challenge, completing design, engineering, fabrication, and validation within 14 weeks. Precision was paramount, with requirements for dimensional accuracy, structural symmetry, adherence to weight targets, and a fully leak-proof fuel system. Complex air duct fabrication added layers of difficulty, demanding innovative solutions under relentless pressure. The process began with material selection and preliminary design, allocating the first 2 weeks to rigorous evaluation. Engineers scrutinized composites, alloys, and advanced materials for stealth, strength, and lightweight properties. Finite element analysis tools simulated initial loads, ensuring the airframe could withstand combat stresses while meeting low observable radar cross-section goals. Preliminary sketches evolved into 3D models using CAD software, incorporating aerodynamic shaping for supersonic dashes and subsonic loiter. HAL's input on LCA integration refined the design, prioritizing modularity for swarm scalability. This phase established a digital twin, slashing iteration times and paving the way for detailed engineering. The Indian government plans to establish a special purpose vehicle with a substantial budget of 12,511 crore rupees and represents a significant push to build regional transport aircraft entirely in India. This SPV will serve as a central organization to coordinate funding, technical partners, design, certification, testing, and eventual production under one unified structure. The largest share of the SPV's budget will be directed to certification and regulatory compliance, ensuring global safety standards like FAR 25 are met. Rigorous prototyping testing, both on the ground and in flight. Infrastructure development, including manufacturing hubs and testing facilities. This emphasis acknowledges the high complexity and cost associated with certifying civil aircraft to international standards, a critical milestone before commercial deployment. The Rajasthan government has cleared three separate strategic policies aimed at aerospace, defense, and semiconductors. The Rajasthan Aerospace and Defense Policy and the state's first ever Semiconductor Policy 25 are designed to attract large investments, deepen industrial capabilities, and create a robust innovation ecosystem. According to the Industries and Commerce Minister Rajyavardhan Rathore, the aerospace and defense policy seeks to promote defense and space technologies while strengthening MSMEs, startups, and innovation driven business. The policy is structured to encourage investments across the entire value chain, ranging from component manufacturing to MRO facilities. To offer greater clarity to investors, the policy categorizes projects based on fixed capital investment. In the manufacturing segment, investments between 50 crore rupees and 300 crore rupees are classified as large projects, 300 to 1000 crore rupees as mega projects, and those exceeding 1000 crores as ultra mega. For services, projects worth 25 crores to 100 crores fall under the large category. 100 to 250 crores are considered mega, and investments above 250 crore rupees are designated ultra mega. Eligible enterprises will be able to choose between investment-based incentives like reimbursement of up to 75% of state taxes for a period of 7 years or turnover-linked incentives extending up to 10 years. Mega units acquiring land through the Rajasthan State Industrial Development and Investment Corporation will be offered flexible land payment terms and lease rental subsidies for office space. Complementing this, the Rajasthan Semiconductor Policy 2025 aims to position the state as an emerging player in the semiconductor sector. The policy focuses on attracting anchor investments, developing dedicated semiconductor parks, expanding the fabless design ecosystem, and strengthening research and development, technology transfer, and skill development. Projects approved under the India Semiconductor Mission will be eligible for a range of incentives, including 100% electricity duty exemption for 7 years, concessions on stamp duty and land conversion, interest subsidies on term loans, and capital support linked to central government incentives. The Technology Development Fund has announced its request for information on priority problem statements. Development of indigenization of critical components for L-band, S-band, C-band, and X-band radar. The submission deadline is 29th of January. The RFI invites industries, startups, and academia to contribute to advancing indigenous defense technology through innovative solutions. The response encourages a constructive collection of inputs to further refine the problem definition. While it does not constitute a project commitment at this stage, it lays the groundwork for aligning potential solutions with future needs. In the global news, a new AI-driven platform aims to speed data processing and sharpen decision-making for U.S. government agencies, including the military. Developed by General Dynamics Information Technology, the Defense Operation Grid Mesh Accelerator DOGMA leverages AI, machine learning, cloud computing, and satellite links to process and fuse data in real time across widely dispersed environments. The tech is part of GDIT's Mission AI portfolio and designed to scale across different mission needs. That's the news for today. We hope you have enjoyed the news. Please do subscribe to our channel and do give us your feedback. Thank you.